what I'm doing. But before I do that, I need some help. I love interaction and love to get your input and all that. Okay, Miller, and that is, I would mess up every time, but good afternoon, welcome here. Charlene and Bethlehem, hello, hello. Y'all, and if Bethlehem, if you need to pin something to the post, do it. I do have everything in the description. Oh, thank you for the stars, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Miss Patty Laverne. Okay, I'm going to use this today, and it's just a wood piece. And I need to know from y'all, we are going to do some painting on it, but we're going to do some glass art also. Hello, Jennifer, my sweet friend. Got a lot of sweet friends on here today. Thank y'all for joining in. We're going to do a little bit of painting, but we're going to do also some glass art. So, this is my thinking. I need y'all to help me. Do we want to just whitewash this? Do we want to crackle this? Or leave it just like it is? So I need y'all to help me out. Hey, Cindy, welcome. Yay, I'm glad you're here. Y'all come on in. So I need help. Whitewash, crackle, or just leave it like it is. I'm going to paint on it, but then we're going to do glass art on it. So I need, hey, Jeremiah Dreams, Miss Teresa, my friend. Leave it. Tanya says leave it. I need some more. Hey, Tammy, come on in. Whitewash, crackle, or just leave it. Y'all let me know. Okay, there's a whitewash, and I'll leave it. I need a lot more help than that, y'all. Come on. Just put it in there. Crackle. Oh, goodness. We got a whitewash, leave it, and a crackle. So I really need some help. Hello, Vicky. Hello, hello. Whitewash, whitewash. Okay, right now I've got 3 whitewash, depending on painting. Okay, it's going to be blues and greens and all of that. We're going to do grapes, okay? We're going to do a grape project. So it's blues and greens. Whitewash, whitewash. Okay, I'm going to check it, leave it. Okay, right now the whitewash has it. Hey, Cheryl. I'm going to give y'all just a few more seconds, and then I'm going to, is it colored glass? It is. It's colored glass. I dyed some of it, and I'll show you how I do that. Hello, Miss Shug, which is Kim in the South. She's next after me. Whitewash. We're going to go with the whitewash. Okay, so I'm going to flip it around and let y'all see what I am doing. I'm going to turn you upside down because I know you want to know what's going on. Let me fix my camera a little bit. Okay, I took, this was clear glass, and I have a bunch of glass under here, but this is my top coat. So what I'm going to do first, we're going to whitewash this, and I'm just going to use some white paint. And it is right here in front of me. If I can find it, there it is. I always hide stuff. Do y'all do that when it's right in front of you? Hello, Rita and Jane. Hello, hello. Hey, Paula. Sharon, welcome. I'm taking a little bit of white paint, y'all. We're going to water it down just a tad. To whitewash, I want it kind of thin. So I'm just going to spritz it just a little. This is Apple Barrel, nothing fantastic. Nothing, you know, real expensive, very, very inexpensive. And I'm going to take I'm just going to use a chip brush. And this is a 2-inch chip brush. It really doesn't matter. And we're just going to pull some white on my brush. Oh, thank you, Vicki, for the stars. Thank you. Hey, Tammy and Denise. Thank you for sprinkling. That's so sweet. I know. I didn't want, it was like, you know what? Well, I have several in mind. I have several, and I still have a couple of projects around me. If I get through with this before my time's up, I do have another couple that I can do. So I didn't know how long it would take me. And all I'm doing, see how that does? Let me put it over here. Let me move my camera over. That's a lot easier than me trying to, let me pull it towards me. There we go. And there, that way y'all can see. See how easy it is with this brush? And you just You want to make sure your paint, though, is a little bit wet, not a lot. And it's what this is a fine mist. It's from Magnolia Designs. Several Magnolia Design people on here, and I love it. I love it. And I signed up several months ago. Well, I'll say about 2 months ago, but I've just really started fooling with it because I just have so many other projects, and I'm like, okay, I know. You know how when you start something new and you're afraid it's not, you can't do it. Like y'all don't think y'all can paint, but you can. Well, we're all like that. So I just didn't know if I could do it, and I'm like, okay, sit down and start doing it. And it is not hard, y'all. It really isn't. So what I'm doing is just getting a little bit, I'm going to spray my board just a little bit because I want to move some of that paint around. Hello, Joey. Joey and Jennifer were the first two and Talisha were the first ones I watched on Magnolia. And I'm like, oh, I love it. Because I love stencils. Because, I mean, every now and then you want a fast project and don't want to have to paint it in. So they really inspired me into Magnolia. Because they're fast projects and I love it. And they turn out beautiful every time. Okay, is that enough whitewash or do I need to do a little bit more? I love this. This is so easy with the chip brush. You barely get the paint on there and just paint it on. Thank y'all for the hearts, y'all. I appreciate it. Yay to grapes. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for the stars, sweetie. This is good. I think it'll be good with what we're going with today. So I'm going to move it aside, y'all. Now, if you haven't ever watched me, I would love to say hi. So just tell me if you're new. But I love interaction. I love y'all to help me out. So I'm going to dry this real quick. And then we're going to start doing a little painting. And then we're going to start putting our glass on it. Now this painting is going to be very abstract because I don't want it a huge painting on it. I just want something to give me color coming up through some of the glass. Even though the glass is colored, I do want undertones. So we're going to do some undertones. All right. Perfect. Great. Let's get what I'm going to do. I'm using greens and blues today just to make it, and I'll show you the colors real quick. This is my bottom coat, and then these over here are the top coats. So I have light blues and then some greens that we're going to mix in, and then these are a little bit olive with a gold tone, and then we're going to put a few little gold beads in. So what I'm going to do on the bottom, it's going to look weird to you, but that's okay. I'm going to start about right here and just do some little circles with a round brush. And I'm going to use a big round brush today. Me too. Now, I haven't done one. I did pile it up just to see how it would look. Now, I've done glass before, but I haven't done the grapes before. And I'm like, okay, we need to try and pile it up without it falling everywhere because I am going to use glue to hold it down. And okay, so I'm using this big old brush here to do our grapes. And the colors I'm going to use metallic because I want it to be a little bit shiny. So I don't want to use dull, which is just the matte. I'm going to use, this is a teal metallic. This is almost the same. This is a peacock. It's called peacock. It may be a little bit lighter. Not really. They're almost exactly alike, but that's okay. And then I could not find my green metallic, but I do have what's called pearl. And I'm going to use, it's a blue-green, and we're going to use some of that. I may have to cut the tip of it off. Hello, Aracelis. Hello, sweetie. Hey, Belle. I am glad I got to meet you too, Tammy. Now, I go to Houston every now and then, and I want to go eat some fish and chips when I come. So you will have to let me know or either go with me. Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. And Debbie, hello from Secondhand Treasures. Y'all, if you're not following these crafters, please do. These are sweetheart people. And I did this. I'm not going to get real mushy. I'm not a very, well, I am mushy, but not all the time. But these crafters here, I love them to death, and they may not know that, but they're very giving. They encourage other crafters. I love that. I do not like to feel like I'm in competition, and we are not. We are in it together, and I love that about them. So I just want to thank them. Thank them. Sweet people. Hello. Is that Shelly? Shelly, hello. Okay, all we're going to start doing is just doing some circles, and I'm picking up some gold, some teals, and a little bit of green, and I'm just doing circles right now. Y'all, you'll have to come back when I actually paint. This is our undertone, and we just want some undertones going here. A little bit of gold, and some blues, and green, because we want all these colors to come through. And I'm just going back. Hey, Faye. I'm just going back to see if I miss anybody. Let's see. I don't want to miss your comments. If I do, I will go back to it. But I'll try and keep up with some of the comments. It doesn't always show me all the comments. But y'all, what we're doing right now is just getting the colors that I want to come out in this painting. So this, very loose, okay? We're just doing some circles. No big deal. You can do it on anything. You can do it, I almost did it on just like a block of wood, just to show you. You can do it on anything. You do not have to have this particular thing. I'm trying to see if that's, I may want to come up just a wee bit higher. So I'm going to do some gold, I think, up in here. And then let's get some green. And then it will come down as we come. Just want to make sure I get the color all the way down. Get some of those gold tones in there to shine out. Excuse me. So very simple. You can already see kind of a shape of what we're going to do. Hello, Faye. Oh, thank you, Aracelis, for sprinkling the love. I appreciate it. Yes, I do too, Tammy. I love the undertone colors. And with painting and really some of your glass, you do need some undertone colors, just so they will be brighter. And so I want mine to be really bright. I want to be bright today, and it is bright and hot. But anyway, now I am going to do some leaf, just shapes, just because I may not, I do have some glass pieces, but they don't always, you know, not really true to shape. So we're going to do just a few little leaf shapes in case I don't have enough, because I didn't want to cut out any, so I just used what I had. And I'll tell you where I get everything as I go along, just in case you might want to try it. So I'm adding just some little golds to that. Okay, I think we're pretty well. Let me get the green off, and then I'm going to add just some little gold touches in there where I think I might want some gold showing up in different spots. Just here and there. And there's no right or wrong, okay? You just want to just tap it in. Very simple, nothing hard here. Very, very easy. And then a little bit of green. We do want green because I do have green coming in there. So I want some green. I'm going to get some of this pearl because it's a little bit that teal tone, and I do want some of that shining out on the sides. So I'm just touching in my paint and just touching it on my board, okay? Nothing hard, and we're going crooked with it. I want it to come over to the side. Okay, that's all we're doing as far as painting. And we're going to dry it. And then we're going to start with our glass. This is the fun part. How many have done glass art? Anybody? Anybody here? Oh, thank you, Sharon. Oh, Aracelis, thank you, sweetheart. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. You're going to make me cry. Okay, now, this doesn't look like much, but you could do a little more detail around the circles, and that could be your painting, and then put a stem. But we're going to use something different for a stem. So I'm just going to make sure all this is dry, because I am going to be using glue to hold my pieces down. And then I'm going to show you a shortcut. If you don't want to get into the resin part and you just want to try it, you can use clear glue, and that's what I'm going to show you. Hello, Phyllis. Thank you so much. Anybody tried glass art before? Anybody? Okay, we're starting with our big pieces. Now these they're clear, and I'll show you. I think I'll just show you what I do. I think I'll have plenty of time, y'all. These came from Hobby Lobby. They come like this. They're clear. Okay. Now what I did to get the color I wanted, I used some ink. And you can buy inks from, I think I probably got mine online because I wanted the big container. But you can buy alcohol. It's called alcohol ink. So I use this color right here, and it doesn't really tell me. It's called Stream, but I put it in a cup, put the glass in a cup, then I took and put just a few drops and then shook it around and poured it out, and that's what I got. So, oh my goodness, Sharon. Well, I'm glad you're better. Didn't know you were sick, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Thank you for giving a 5-star rating. If you do not know, and I forget sometimes when I go on to watch different crafters and creators and whatever they're doing, I love watching them. I'm not always on live, but I try and go back and watch the replay. Giving a 5-star rating just helps with Mr. FB, y'all. So if y'all don't know and you're on somebody's page, just give them a 5-star rating. We're all trying. Hey, we're not perfect at all. At all. I'm not perfect at all. And so that just helps. And that's something easy. If you can give them not stars, but hearts and likes and comment, that's just something free you can do for a creator that will help them. So we appreciate all y'all do coming on. That's just, we really appreciate it. Now all I'm trying to do, this is just my bottom, okay? So we don't have to worry too much. I may take one out of that. This is just I'm just going to place them. I think I am going to take one out of this one, that one, and do it like that. We will be placing the others on top. So this is just the bottom coat, okay? Y'all can see my scribble. I was just scribbling, seeing how I wanted it. Okay. I'm just going to use, this is a craft glue. You can use this. You can use Gorilla Glue. You can use Elmer's clear glue. Just something to hold them down. This holds them really, really good. So I'm just going to use this and just put some glue underneath. And it comes out white, but it does dry clear, y'all. So we're just going to squash it under there and do it just like that. I just need to get some glue just so they'll stay still so I can pile the other stuff on. So like I said, this will dry clear. It won't be white. I guess I should have used just a clear. Let me change over to a clear. That way y'all can tell before it dries how it's going to look. I'll just use Gorilla Glue because it's making it white up here, which I said it will turn clear. Oh, thank you. Hey, Art and Grace. Now, she is the pro at this. But, hey, I'm not doing resin at all. To me, that is an art to do resin. I like using Elmer's glue just to hold my pieces down. Thank you for showing up, Miss Deb from Art and Grace. Okay, let me get my glue off. We're going to do the Gorilla Glue, if it'll come out. If it won't, I'll go back to the other, because I'm not going to spend all day. Had a little pick here. Let me see if I can find it. Had it right here in my face. Let me see if another one of these. I keep the Gorilla Glue. I keep it right here. Oh yeah, this one's going to do. Let me just get it down to the bottom. There we go. We're just going to glue our pieces so I'll know they'll stay in place while I stack these other pieces. So I'm just using a clear glue. Like I said, you can use Elmer's glue to keep it in place, or you can use the Gorilla Glue. Now I'm going to turn these sideways and give them a little bit of space because I am going to do a filler in between it. Now these I want to go up and down because I want these to look smaller. Nothing hard, y'all. Very simple. And I will tell you that. It's not hard. This is very easy. If you can glue and lay pieces down, you can do this. Because that is all we're doing. Let me see. I think I want these two right here. I'm going to turn these sideways. Now you can see I'm leaving little cracks in between because we're going to do some filler there. Hey Christy, welcome today. Absolutely, Deb. I love simple. Simplicity. Now I like to paint sometimes that's a little bit difficult for me, for myself when I'm painting, just to challenge me. But when I'm doing online, hey, let's try simple. Okay, so I'm just kind of shaping these now, and they'll move around for you because this is glue, and it does take a little bit for it to dry. The Gorilla Glue, it doesn't dry like that, okay? Okay, so we just have a shape here of how our grape is going. Our grapes. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue in between because I am going to put some filler in here. And let's see which filler I'm going, not these. Don't want those. Okay, these are just, I just took some white little, these are like for your fish tank or something, or to decorate with. And I just put a little bit of that blue ink in there. They were white and just dyed it blue. So I just want to fill in this because I'm going to stack these on it. So I do want it to be filled where I'm going to be stacking it, because they will fall in the cracks if I don't. I've already tried it, so I know they will fall in the cracks. Absolutely, Deb, absolutely. And I would rather do this, personally, this is just me, than resin, because it's much easier for me. Resin is gorgeous. I love resin pieces. They are beautiful. but that is an art. It is an art within itself. Okay, so all I've done, y'all, is just filled in the little cracks here, okay? Just so that I can pile my other little pieces on there. So I'm going to take a little bit more Gorilla Glue. Now, like I said, you can use the Elmer's, and I'll probably use a little bit. One of these has Elmer's, and this may be Elmer's. I put one, I was out of my Gorilla Glue, so I just poured the clear Elmer's glue in here. And I'm doing just a dot because it will spread. Okay? We just want dots on there. Now, we're going to start laying different colors and different things. These pieces here, back here, are larger. So most of these are going to go the next one. And they're different colors. I've got green, I've got a blue-green. So we're just going to mix them up. And as I place them, I think I'm going to start, we're just going to place them right now, the first line. I'm going to just fill this in up here. And I want different tones coming in. So here's a green, and then there's kind of a bluish green. We just want to mix them up right now. So I'm going to start with these four. And we're just going to put a little dot of glue on the back of it. And then just place it down. Very easy. Now I could do it, I could use hot glue, but I'm afraid if I did, I might not like where I put it. And these I can move around. And I do have my hot glue gun right beside me. I'm going to take a little bit off of that one, put it on this one, and we're going to stick these like right there. Then I'm going to put two more here. I think I'm going to go with the smaller now. This is more of a gold tone, which we do want to bring out those gold tones. So we're going to place it right there. And it may slide. And this is when you might need your hot glue gun. If you're sure that you want it right there, it's staying. Okay, I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on just in case. And then we're going to do another one on this side. And hey y'all, it does not have to be exact. I love the mixture of colors. Oh my goodness. Oh, at least it didn't move my stuff right there. I thought it had knocked some of my stuff off. Got to be careful. And then move the one there. Let me check. Hey Tracy. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Did you paint? No, these I bought. Okay, some of these came from Dollar Tree and some came from Hobby Lobby. Now, if you'll wait, Hobby Lobby will put them on sale. They're all rounds. I'll show you real quick because it won't take me too long to do this. Let me get that one back up there. Stay. I may put one right here so it will stay for right now. There we go. Okay, let me show you the ones that came from Hobby Lobby so y'all can see. This is Hobby Lobby. Anything that says Mosaic Accents, the gold and olive green, it's from Hobby Lobby. These here that look the bluish green are from Dollar Tree. So are these right here. The mixed, they came from Dollar Tree. So if you have a Dollar Tree, just get theirs. And then if you can afford to buy some inks, you can always dye them. Okay, so we're starting there. Now I'm going to take one of these. This is just a gold ball. Now these, you can get, y'all, just buy a string of gold. But now what I did, I bought this to do a heart, and I never did, which had some of the gold pieces in it. And so that's what I'm using out of that. But hey, you can find these, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I'm sure at Walmart or somewhere you can find them. So I'm going to put my gold bead, and it is a bead. It has holes on each end, so I'm making sure the holes are not showing. We're just going to put that there, And then we're just going to start filling in some more. I'm going to get a big one here. Now, you could go ahead and just put glue, and I may go ahead and do that so that I won't waste a lot of time. Just put some glue around, because this does not dry fast. This dries pretty slow. Okay, there we go. So I've got glue just hanging around. So we can start just putting some of these, and you don't have to watch me put glue on each individual one. And I am just going to start putting some little ones there. And y'all, it doesn't matter the color scheme. Just go with what you like. You could get some blue ones. And see, I'm just starting to put different ones in. I'm going to put another gold one just right about there. Then I'm going to put an olive one. Whoops. I think on this side of it. And then put the gold one. I may put it over here. I'll put some olive ones in, because I love the tones of it. It has a gold tone. Need a little bit more glue right there. Okay, another little tip. If it's wanting to fall still in cracks, just take some more of your filler and push it down in there. That way it will help. There we go. Got that in there. I'm going to put some right there. It will help them stay level and not be falling in the little cracks. What glue? Right now, this is Gorilla Glue. I have Elmer's clear glue I've used before. I like the Gorilla Glue, but it can get a little pricey with this. So sometimes I'll mix Elmer's and Gorilla. And that may be what this is, because one of these bottles I did mix. So sometimes I mix them. That way, just a clear glue is what you need. Something clear. That way you don't see, you know, the white coming through or whatever. Great question, Jen. Thank you. Or yeah, Jen was She's Crafty USA. Love Jen. She's a very given crafter. She loves crafters, and I love that about her. So I am just putting that. Hey, I'm just going with whatever color. So just pick up whatever color you want. We will fill in the sides as I get kind of the middle done. We'll come back and fill in some of these sides. I'm going to put one right here. Let's see, put a little bit more on there, because I do need to fill this in. And there's one over here. I need, yeah, it's sticky. And I'm going just to do the gold tone. You know what? I think I'm going to make this ball right there, because it needs something right there. Then I'll put another one over here, because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, y'all. I mean, you want it to look like grapes, but it doesn't matter the color or anything like that. We just want to get them on there. And let's see, I'm going to use one of these to go in the middle. And then take me a green to go in the middle. And then I'm going to use the little ones. I am going to put, this one's fallen, so we're going to put this gold right there. See how cute it is looking? I'm probably going to put something like right there, because I think I need something there. Yes. And then I'm going to try and find another small piece and stick right beside this, just to get that curve coming. Okay, now these right through here, I may have to hold just for a second so they will get set. We're going to do one of these right here. And then I'm going to take a pretty big piece and just do me a little small one there. Then we're going to fill in this side some. I want some small pieces. No, there's glue on it. Okay. And I'm just taking the little gold pieces, and we're going to see about just getting some little pieces of gold. I'm trying to see where I want them. Looking in the camera here. No, I want it up here, I think. So, what I'm going to do is put a little one, move this big one here in the middle, and then get me another small one and put it on this side. Okay, I want to look in the camera. I think right through here I need a couple of little ones just to put down in here. Now if they start moving, that's okay. Just move them back and just hold them for a few minutes. Or you could dry it as it goes. So I'm just going to hold this just for a second. This one wants to slide, and if it does, I may just leave it. Thank you, Tammy. I just thought it was unique. I had seen some, and it's like, you know what? I might want to try that. Which theirs was totally different. So I'm going to pile that one up there. And then I'm going to take another one. This one keeps wanting to slide, so all I'm going to do is put some glue there. And I'm going to stick one of these and let that one just kind of slide. Okay, I want to look, so let me look. I might need a little bit more on this one. You know what? I'm going to use my hot glue. That's what I got it for. Woo, hot. We're going to stick it right there because I want it to stay. There we go. Now this one, I do want to, well, it's almost stuck. I think I want to do it sideways. Let me look. Yes, I do. So I'm going to use my hot glue. That way I know it will stay, but it will continue to dry with that Gorilla Glue. So I'm going to use my hot glue. And this booger I'm moving because it needs to go over there. Okay. Let's see. I need another one right there, I think, before we go to the tail like that. I call it the tail. The bottom. Let's see. Maybe like that. Let's see. I need to look in it. We have not. Well, now I used to paint with Deb a lot when she had a group. It was a very sweet, wonderful group also. Hey, Devonna. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yes, Elizabeth, you need to. It's not hard. Okay, let's see. I am going to just do a little bit of hot glue because these will slide. I want it right there. And then I'm looking before I start doing the top up here to see if that's exactly what I want. Let me look around. I gotta look in the camera. Okay, that looks pretty good, girls. And if there's any guys, I think I want to double. No, I don't. I'm gonna leave that just like that. Or this one's loose, so let me. This one might be loose too. No, it's got some glue there. I'm gonna add some. Let's see. Let me see if I want that big one there. Let me look. No, I don't. I want the small one. Okay, let me put those back together, and I'm going to use this little one here, and I'm going to glue it right here. Okay, now we get to do our leaves, y'all. Now, the reason I did this is because some of my pieces, these are just broke glass pieces, and that's what I'm going to use for leaves. So I am trying, yeah, let's see, I don't want it to go off the canvas, so I may not can use that one. I am going to use, as a stem, I've got some sticks here, so I'm just going to break it up. I'm going to use some limbs that I got from the yard. We're going to put that on the side here just to give it that extra dimension, like that. See the little pieces? Now, like I said, I don't want it coming off the edge because you don't want to poke yourself. Then we'll fill it in there. Let's see if I've got some more smaller pieces. Yeah, here's a brown. That's fine. Here's a big one. Let me try this one. You just want shapes of glass. And now I bought these also. It's a bag of, it's called Mosaic Glass from Dollar Tree, y'all. Check your Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to do that one like that. And then put our sticks. And I'm going to break this off. This just gives you ideas, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to give you some ideas on something that you can do that won't be too hard. So I'm just taking like little pieces of stick here, and I'm going to glue it down in here. So let me pull it this way, and I'm probably going to do a little bit more than that. Let me turn it around. I'm going to add another little piece, I think, to that, like that. I like that better. And then I'll break a little bit of that off. Like I said, I don't want a lot of it. I don't want any of it really coming off the board. Now this is something that you can put it on a stand in your kitchen, put a or put a hanger on it, or whatever you want. I'm just going to do some hot glue there. Then we're going to take some Gorilla Glue, and we'll put it on the bottom. I'm going to glue this piece right there. I'm going to do it coming down, I think. Yes, like that. You know what? Well, that we're going to leave it. And then I'm going to put this one this way. Then I'll put some more grapes there. Nothing hard, except I'm picking up all my sticks. Don't come up. Say, sticks, stay down. Okay, y'all, we're doing good on time. Great. I might can do one more for you, or give you an idea real quick, because we don't have too much longer on this piece. And this is a real small. The next, if I have time, I'm going to do the next one, and it's a very small, easy piece. Okay, and then I'm just adding my Gorilla Glue, which I could have used hot glue, but I'm just adding it just to give it the leaf. Got that down, and then we're going to just add a few little pieces, like up in here. And I'm going to use the hot glue right now. I'm going to get that hot glue off. Oh, it's stuck, so that's good. I wanted it there. And then let's see, we can use some smaller little pieces. I just want to cover up where my edge of my leaves are. And I'm getting hot glue on them. But if you'll wait and let it dry, you can just pull them off, the little strings off of them, because they are glass, so they will come off. This one I am going to hot glue down because it wants to move around. It wants to just move around, and I don't like that. I don't like it. So like I said, once you use the hot glue if you need to keep them in place. Once you get it set where you want it, we're going to put one more, I think, right over here, like that. I was looking to see, oh, there's another, that's yellow though, and I could dye it in a green, or either just use the yellow to go like right through here somewhere, maybe right underneath it, just to like that. Which, see, I did the olive green underneath, so it doesn't really look like it's yellow. So let's get that underneath there just a little bit. And we need something right there, just by looking in the camera. A lot of times if you'll take pictures of your stuff, I need to see if y'all are saying saying something I need to say. Oh, thank y'all. Thank you for sprinkling and spreading in California, Shelly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad. I hope this will inspire you. And just that you'll do it. Yes, exactly, Tracy. You know, in the 60s, I was too young. But 70s, I do remember a lot of the 70s. I don't remember the 60s that much. I do remember 70s very, very much. And we did some resin with using clear Elmer's glue. It's what we used. We would decoupage and all that. Some wood purses, and I had a blast doing that. I remember it very, very well. Okay, let's see. So y'all, see, even on the wood here, if you wanted it to show up a little bit more, you could paint it just a little. But then, now what I normally do, if I want this to be like a resin piece, I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to make sure I get this little pieces of hot glue off because I don't want them left in there. This one has got them on the side. I may not can get, let me see if I can get this off real quick and then I'll get it back down. Okay, yeah. Get off. Get off. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more glue. I'm going to show you what I do if I want to cover this so the whole thing will be covered and you know it's not going to go anywhere. Now, it does take a few hours to dry, so you need a place that is level and that you can keep it level. I just use the same glue I've been using, Gorilla Glue or the Elmer's glue or whatever, and I just start just doing it over it. Now, one more thing I did want to try, and y'all may not like it, but I may not like it. I have some gold little flicks. They're called, I don't know what they're called. It's foil paper. And I thought, I didn't know if this would look good in some of this. Just placed. I'm really not sure. What do y'all think? I don't know. Let me just place one down. Just like down in between them, not really on top of it. Yes or no, y'all? It's right here. It may just bring it, give it a little bit more glitter. Hey, Debbie. Hello, hello. Thank you, Denise. I'm going to do a few and just see if I like them. They're sticking to my fingers. I should have got my tweezers and just place them and see. I think it'll make it brighter. See, it just gives it a little bit more brightness in it, I think. Yes, I like it too. We're going to do it. And then I will do what I was going to do extra. I'll do it another day for y'all and show you. This one, the next is super easy, y'all. Super duper easy. And this one, this one's easy, but it's just a little bit more detailed because my hands are sticky. That's why I'm having a hard time getting it off. So, and I'm watching my time. Okay, we're doing good. That way I can do a little bit of extra to it. They're sticking. They're sticking on me. I'm going to be glittery today. I need some glitter in my life. Let's see. No, I'm just picking y'all. I'm having a good day. Having a good day. I'm going to put that big one, but I'm going to squash it down in there. And see, they're just little strips. And you can buy these, Hobby Lobby. I don't know if Walmart carries them or not. If some of y'all that craft with it, y'all might know. I don't know. I bought mine. I probably bought it from Amazon, to be truthful. Or Hobby Lobby. That's the main two places I will go. Michael's, I will go. But mainly it's Hobby Lobby or Amazon. Now, I want to see See just how that makes it bright and shiny? I'm going to get these off my finger, and then I'm going to show you how I would resin, and it's not resin, glue it. But it comes out really cute and comes out really firm. Okay, let me get all this off my fingers. Okay, all I do is the Gorilla Glue or the Elmer's glue, y'all. Either one will do. So I just start doing a string across, and especially in the middle. I mean, you want to get it all, but because it's going to start running, trust me, it will start running. And you just continue to do little bits, and I will put mine up on to where it's lifted up so it can drip off, because usually I like mine to go over the sides because I do white, and I usually do a canvas. I've never done the wood, so I'm probably not going to let it go over the sides on this one. But if you do, you put it up on something. You can use some cups. I use just old paint bottles that I have, and just squirt it all on it. Now, like I said, the clear Elmer's glue will do the same thing, but you want to do just little streams of it and just get it on there, and it will, you have to leave it alone though. I watch it to make sure it's, you know, not running where I don't want it to run and all that. But y'all, that is it. Very easy, and it will be hard, and it will not move, I promise you. It will be hard. There was one other thing. What time is it? I wanted to put on, oh good, we got 6 minutes. Let me show you. My hands, I've got to wipe them. Let me get a wet one, because they are so sticky. I guess I have glue on that one, wet one, that my hands are just super sticky. So let me get that off. I saw this on someone else's, that they use some little dots like this. So I had to have some little dots. And I'm trying to think where I bought these. I really don't know where I bought them at. It's got tape. Let's try and get that tape off. There we go. They're tiny little droplets that makes it look like little water droplets. I can't believe this. My hand, y'all. My hands are sticky. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Vicky. Hey, Amber. Hello, hello, love. Triple thick. Let's see what Zena says. Triple thick would work for this design. Awesome. Triple thick. You'll have to give me triple thick what? Triple thick Gorilla Glue or just triple thick clear glue? And that would probably be better because see right there it's running, which I'll wipe that. I had to get some alcohol on my hand so I get the sticky off. Thank you, Valerie and Betty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a resin in a bottle. Okay. I have resin that you mix and all that. I do have that, but I know there's a lot of people that, there may be a lot of people that want to do it. And I know there is because there's a bunch out there, and I love it. But just for those that just want to do it every now and then, get the resin in a bottle. I guess you just pour it on, Zena. Because I hadn't looked for it. What I did was just did some research and see what would work. And they said clear glue, like Elmer's glue or something like that. So, okay, so these are little droplets, and I'm going to just pour a few out, and it makes them look like water droplets. And the reason I'm going to pour them out is because my hands are very sticky. And I'm going to get me a little brush here to turn them over. And I'm going to put some in that resin there. I'm going to put some just laying around just to make them look like there's little droplets of water. See how cute? You can see the little, I'm going to move some of these around. Let me just turn it over and just do a few here and there. I don't want a bunch on each side. I just want a few. Then I'm going to move these on the other side just to get some little droplets of water here and there. These are just half plastic little beads, but they're tiny, and once you get some resin or glue or whatever you want to use on it, it looks like little droplets of water. And y'all, I do know Sugar in the South is after me in 5 minutes. So who knows what she's going to do? We don't know. I'm going to turn this one over. I'm going to put it on down. This is a bigger one, so I'm going to pull it up like that and get these. I'm going to do that big one there and then do some little, just small droplets coming down this way like that. And then I'm just going to take my glue, which I've got glue on the side, and just kind of tap it down. Now y'all, to clean your brushes, I do use my paint brushes. Do some boiling water. Put it in there. You might want to use a little bit of Dawn and some alcohol, and it will help clean these brushes, and they'll go back to the shape that they're supposed to be. So I'm just putting some glue down right now just to get the droplets to stay. Now I'm probably going to do the whole thing, but I just want to show you that something easy, not hard. Just do your placement. If you want to do just an undercoat of whatever you're doing, I don't want those to be like they're right one little string down. You know, we want them to look like they're kind of falling that way. But anyway, see how cute. Turned out really cute. The only thing I would do is my hey Kelly, thank you, sweetheart. Super thick. Okay, let me read that. Super Thick Days. It's brush on gloss. It sets like a thin coat of resin, but it's great for things like this. Awesome, Zena. That's good to know. Great tip. Thank you. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you, Vicky. Okay, so this will set. The only other thing I would probably do is do a little bit on my sticks here, and I'm putting just a little bit of metallic gold just so you can see those sticks, just a little bit, not a lot, just to bring them out just a little bit more. Now you could use bigger sticks too, and that way they would really show up more so. But right, Cindy, absolutely. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Betty. Let's see, what we have 1 minute, y'all. Let me turn around and give y'all, thank y'all so much. Go watch the next creator. I do have the link. It's Kim with Sugar in the South. And I know she'll have something great for you. It's been a wonderful day. And thank y'all so much. Thank you for the stars, the hearts, the likes, every comment. I appreciate it. And y'all have a good day and a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye.